chest day. As I was talking about last video, going to do a full bro split. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I've changed a little bit. Last week I started on Monday with biceps. Gonna be changing a bit. So I'm gonna do it like this. First, we're starting with chest. Monday, Tuesday's gonna be back. Wednesday gonna be triceps, and finishing off the upper body with Thursday with biceps. Yeah, biceps gonna be that Thursday. Then we're gonna have a rest day Friday. Then and Saturday gonna be legs, and Sunday rest. So that's maybe a bit unconventional, you know. Gotta try how this goes, but I think it's gonna go well. You know, I'm gonna split the week in 2 parts. It's gonna be like first 4 days is gonna be a heavy lifting hard, and last 3 days gonna be a bit lighter rest days and leg workouts. Not gonna be that heavy. So for me at least, legs are not a high priority for me right now. So they're pretty good, right? To keep right about there. So that's my plan. I've been thinking about if I should do back on Monday or should I do chest on Monday. You know, I got few good arguments for back and few good for chest. So I'll start with back. Why should I do back before chest? Usually when you start it doesn't really matter, but now that we have 3 like lighter days, I'm gonna be on Monday. I'm gonna be really rested, really well rested. Everything is gonna be much better than on other days. So because there is that sort of a difference, I should position the hardest workout on Monday. So back is like a slightly harder, or I wouldn't say harder, because like if you compare, actually now, yeah, bench is definitely harder than just a pull down. That's for damn sure. Pull down is not harder, but you know, on back day I got a lot of heavy muscles, like I got both mid back and lats, so it's kind of, and back erectors and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of a bit heavier. Chest day just chest, so kind of there. But you know, it could be good. But because I do them back to back, I don't think it's really good. Because I'm training back and I'm like doing a ton of volume, because I'm doing the whole of the weekly volume on one workout. So something like mid back and lats, they're gonna be real fucked the next day. So something like mid back is really use a lot on stabilizing the shoulder blades, putting them together, and if they're sore, it's gonna really affect my pressing. So I myself have not seen that much of a difference, but that may just be because I have not done them like that much back to back. I usually do chest first, so I have not seen that one. So that's kind of the arguments why I should choose to do chest first. And also I'm gonna do a little bit. God damn, why is this falling? God damn it. So I'm gonna change it a bit. Previously I have done like, actually last workout I had done triceps with shoulders. Now I could do triceps with shoulders, it wouldn't be that bad, but there is actually quite a few reasons why I shouldn't do that. As I listed out, 4th day of the week will be biceps, 3rd day will be triceps. If I do them with triceps, there's gonna be just 1 day in between. Usually that would be good enough. Shoulders can recover within 48 hours. It ain't that bad. But you know, if I put it on the bicep day, really what I'm losing? Nothing. Just a bit more rest. there really ain't no reason why I should keep it up twice a day. It's just better to put them. And because, you know, there's a good point. If I were to do shoulder press, with shoulder press, definitely, I should definitely put that with the tricep plate. But I'm mostly doing lateral raise. And if I were to do shoulder press, that would be on. I would do that on the chest day because I'm already doing pressing. So might as well put that on that day. I don't think I ever need to do twice a week shoulder press because I'm talking about only side delts. So now that keep in mind. So it's gonna be on a bicep day. So bicep day that like right now has biceps, brachial depth training, and shoulders. I was previously thinking about putting those forearms on that day, but I don't know, thinking about it. Might actually not. And this is why, because tricep day, the bicep day already has 3 muscles that I need to be working on. So I think the tricep day really doesn't have anything anymore. So it wouldn't be bad to have a whole day only for triceps, but really I ain't gonna try to squeeze on the bicep day anymore. So I'm gonna be putting that forearms on the tricep day. I don't think that's gonna be that bad. I think it's gonna last pretty good. So that's kind of the plan. Back is the only one that is gonna be being like alone as a muscle group trade. But that really is a kind of a lie. That's actually it's because there's so many muscles compared in back. We got lats, mid back, or actually traps, lats, traps, red delts, back erectors. We got 4 muscles. So if I try to squeeze in there like a 10 4 ounce, fuck no. There's already too much to think about. Well, whether it is something like really, I'll say I'm not that hard to do because I'm doing other rows and stuff like that. So they ain't that big of a deal. But you know, there is still too much to think about. So now that the new plan is out of the way, what do we have planned for today? That's something. So today's Monday. So if you have been keeping up till now, it's gonna be chest day. Fuck yeah. So we got chest day today. So what are we gonna do with chest? It's a bit unoptimized. Yes, I would wanna like have many days between tricep day. Oh shit. Oh actually shit. I take this out and put the goddamn headphone charging. I was just waiting does that phone like drop. It was like looking like it's gonna be dropping any second. So yeah, now that that's out of the way. So in my new plan, I got chest on Monday and Wednesday triceps. So there's gonna be after. It doesn't matter if my chest is sore when I train triceps, but what does matter is if my triceps are sore when I train chest. So that's why I gave it like a 4 days in between. Definitely enough. Maybe, or actually that's like good enough to even train triceps now fully. So I think it's gonna be pretty good to do that chest day. But today, as my last workout was, if you watched it, was triceps. So it's not that great. Luckily, my triceps are not that short. They're of course they kind of hurt when I squeeze them, but like they are not that much as they usually are. That's maybe because I train at home and well, my at home isn't that great. Of course, did have a great workout though. I had a pretty good workout. One of the best home workouts, you know. But you know, there is is just so much you can do at home. So we kind of lucky that the workout was that great. So today's chest day is just like super ass, but we're gonna be unlike last chest day. Last chest day was like all depressing. Today I'm going to go to a different gym and where they have the cables, because I do damn need the cables this time. I do want to do some pressing, but it's gonna be. I got a pretty good plan of what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna be starting with some of those chest flies. It's pretty important that we start with those, or actually now. We're gonna start with 5 sets of like ladder raises. That's gonna be like a kind of a warm up, pretty quick thing. I don't think it's gonna be fatiguing me too much that my chest is gonna be like a big worse because of that. It's super light, but I'm gonna be using a super light weights when I do that. So whatever, I'm gonna be doing that first. After I have done so after I have done 5 sets of ladder raises, then the actual workout starts. So first off, cable flies. I'm gonna be like doing, it's planned already. I'm gonna do 2 sets of cable flies. Usually I would prefer to start with the pressing movement, but actually not today, because it's better to start with isolation movement. So after those 2 sets, my chest is already kind of hit already. Well, kind of fatigued already. So after I go to do the pressing, or in this case, incline double press, my chest is already taken a hit. Already kind of like not much, I don't think, but bit fatigued. So that means when I'm gonna be failing earlier on the chest press. That is actually good, because the failing will be most likely caused by chest. So because my triceps are a bit sore, so there is a risk that I might end the set because of triceps. I don't think it's that big of a risk, but it is still there, and it's kind of hard to know which one failed. Or well, maybe somebody can see or feel which one did. I definitely cannot. I'm not that advanced, or I don't know what I should be even looking at. But so there is a risk that my triceps are the ones that fail me, because I'm a bit sore still. So I'm gonna be doing those 2 pre-fatiguing sets, and then move on to the incline downward press. So how many are we gonna do of those? Yeah, alright, so how many of those incline downward presses are we gonna do? That's a kind of a hard question. It's gonna be 2, it's gonna be 3. I'm kinda leaning on like the 3, but it ain't decided yet. No. I think I'm gonna be doing 3, but if they feel like my triceps are like getting fatigued, or my triceps are starting to feel, then I just stop the incline presses and just move on to something else, like pec deck. I could just be doing like mostly pec deck and chest flies for this workout. That wouldn't even be that bad. But on that gym, the pec deck is fucking ass. It's like it's so ass when like gyms try to like get 2 machines in one. So like, but this thing, it can do both. It can do both rear flies and like reverse pec deck and pec deck. But it's like the one that comes from above. Oh, there's like 2 sticks coming up, and then that's like, I think there's some fans of that. Never met a one, or never heard anybody saying that. There might still be. So, well, let me put this back on charge real quick. What is it charging? I can't look because I got. Oh. Yeah. So I will be doing still those that back deck, even if it's kinda ass. But I could after like few sets of like incline presses, that's gonna be like a finisher. If I feel like I got something in my chest, I'm gonna just do spam those few, maybe 1 or 2, I don't know. It's just gonna be maybe 2, but if I need to do more, it's just probably gonna be that. Those are like 3x, the 3x that we'll be doing today. So that's gonna be for chest. What have we got of that? Basically done, but not exactly. Today will be really important to train front tails. Usually I wouldn't need to do that, but because we don't do so many like what is it? Pressing movements, only 2 or 3. So today actually is necessary to do them. So I'm gonna be doing like a 2 lightish front raises. I did them last time. They were actually pretty good. I kind of like them. They were actually they were fun. So gonna be finishing my workout with that. So basically, really heavy, hard exercise is gonna be today. The 3 dumbbell presses and the 2 sets of chest flies before that. After that, it's going to be pumping up the muscle. So 5 real hard sets for today. So that's gonna be on the agenda today. We are actually not in the gym yet. I'm coming from a farther away than home right now, so it's gonna be like a 5 minutes still, but might cut the video already so that I can yeah, so anyways, let's see you after the gym. Alright, back from the gym, and you know, that was maybe a bit too quick. You know, I ended up doing a bit more of chest, but no, that was a bit quicker than I thought. So alright, so well, was it a good workout? It definitely was. Was there something I would have changed? Definitely. No matter what I could do, like, you know, change the workout, but the circumstances were that the gym was packed. Last time I was there, 1 person with me. Now like 20. Oh boy, like almost all machines were taken. I was quite lucky because the cables were free when I came. So like I was supposed to be doing ladder race first, but when I like, you know, I looked at it's so packed. I am not gonna be risking it, because like when I done the ladder races, the chances of the cables being free is quite slim, you know. So yeah, started off 2 sets of cable flies. Actually pretty good. I have had pain when doing those, but now I actually, well, I don't do them not that often, but I have done them that time. So but it's kind of hurt me at my shoulder when I do like go at the end of the set. But now I have looked at, and actually I should take the either higher or lower. I put them like on the ground, the cable thing. So now it was pretty good. I didn't feel my shoulders at all, and it didn't feel like pretty good in my chest too. So I think that was a win-win situation, you know. I did get a pretty good feel out of those 2 sets. So started off 2 sets of those cable flies. Then I moved on to doing the dumbbell incline press. It was kinda not great. No, as I said, it was pretty good. I did go hard, but it was here it looks there. So, all right, but so it was so full that I had like a tiny little place between like the dumbbell rack and the fucking squat rack. And there was like a meter of space, so it feels kind of cramped in there. But I did position the bench in a way that I could get a good, but it was kind of ass to get in a good position that I didn't hit anything. So yeah, but I did 2 sets. The first 2 were great. The third one, I did go to failure, but I started to feel like well, I don't know when, as I said at comment here, I don't know really when it's the triceps that are failing, but I think that was a triceps failing, you know, because I like pushed like this, but it just didn't go up really that much. So and at this position, there is like no chest movement basically anymore. It's like the here was that the arm extension is like the one that was hardest. So yeah, I thought I would have wanted to do fourth one, but it ain't good. It's gonna be even more triceps. So yeah, ditched that one, and we went to do some. Yeah, then I went to do them like ladder races, and like I did 5 sets of ladder races and 2 sets of like front races. They went by really quick. It was like 10 minutes and I had all of them done. And I have been like half an hour, and like my workout was basically over. I was like, holy shit, is it over already? Damn, this is too little time. So I just thought, well, I done only 5 at chest. Let's do some more. Then I went to the pec deck thing. And well, I did 3 sets on that. Could have done more. Well, I think I could have gone with just 2 sets, but I wanted to do a third one, and the third one was drop set. Actually, a pretty good one. So 7 sets of, no, actually 8 sets of chest, 2 more than last time. But you know, these were not more like more isolation focused. But yeah, my chest was really pumped after that. Good workout, can't say. But next time, I really hope I can do some pressing. Well, of course I can do some pressing, but you know, there could be something like the gym is more packed and I can't do that. That might be an issue next time, I don't know. So, in the case, is that enough volume for today? I don't know. Might be. I think that was good enough. 8 sets of chest, pretty good and all, but you know, I'm starting to feel like that now that I'm only doing like one muscle, these go by real quick. But we gotta see if there's a problem. Maybe it's just like was just because I do the races or the ladder races real quick, like 30 seconds of rest. No, probably mean that. Yeah, you know that like I did them pretty quick, so that might be the thing. But yeah, you know, I'm home right now, so. Yeah, see you tomorrow.